Name of the story is Rexx and the Mysterious Egg. Rexx is a cheerful 8-year-old boy who loved two things more than anything: adventures and his friends. He was always asking questions, drawing maps, and pretending to be an explorer. So, when his school organized a weekend camping trip near a forest, Rexx was the first to pack his bag. He filled it with all the essentials: a flashlight, a magnifying glass, his lucky red cap, and a notebook titled Rexx Explorer Journal Secrets and Discoveries. His friend Zara, who loved animals, and Noah, who was really good at building stuff from sticks and rocks, were also with him. "This is going to be the best trip ever," Rexx said as they arrived at the campsite. That night, they roasted marshmallows and told spooky stories and stared up at the starry sky. "Do you think there are magical creatures in these woods?" Rexx asked to his friends. Zara laughed. "Like unicorns or forest monsters?" Noah added, raising his eyebrows. "Or dragons," Rexx said excitedly. "Imagine finding a dragon egg." The other kids giggled, but Rexx was not joking. Deep down, he felt like something special was waiting out there. The next morning, the kids were allowed to explore nearby trails in groups. Rexx, Zara, and Noah packed snacks and set off with their maps. They followed a trail past wildflowers, crossed a little stream, and climbed over a long bridge. "Look at that strange rock," Zara pointed. "That's not a rock," Rexx said, running ahead. Under some tall grass and moss, there was a round, shiny object lying comfortably. It was about the size of a basketball, with smooth white shell and blue-green swirls. It shimmered faintly in the sunlight. "Wow!" The kids were excited. "It's an egg," whispered Noah. "But what kind of bird lays something that big?" "Not a bird," said Rexx. He kneels beside it. "Something magical." Zara placed her hand on it. "It's warm." They looked around. There was no nest, no feathers, and no clues. "I think we should take it back to camp," Rexx suggested. But Noah asked, "What if it's dangerous?" "Or what if it's lost and needs help?" Rexx said. "Let's keep it safe until we figure it out." Back at their tent, they carefully wrapped the egg in a sleeping bag and placed it in a box filled with socks for warmth. Zara made a little sign: "Do not touch. Important nature discovery." All day, the three friends took turns watching it. Rexx even drew a picture of it in his explorer journal and labeled it "Possible dragon egg waiting to hatch. May breathe fire." That night, as the forest grew quiet and the camp settled down, something amazing happened. Crack! Rexx woke up to a faint tapping sound. He grabbed his flashlight and peeked into the box. The egg was hatching. He quickly woke Zara and Noah. The three kids watched with wide eyes as the shell cracked open. Out came a tiny creature, not bigger than a kitten. It had shiny green scales, two little wings, and glowing amber eyes. "Is that a dragon?" whispered Zara. The creature sneezed. A tiny spark shot from its nose. "Definitely a dragon," Rexx said amazingly. The dragon blinked, looked at the kids, and gave a happy chirp before crawling onto Rex's lap. The kids named him Blaze because of his little fire sneeze. Over the next day, they secretly cared for Blaze. He was playful, curious, and loved eating grapes. He purred like a kitten and tried flapping his wings. "He is adorable," said Zara, gently feeding him fruit. "But he is growing fast," said Noah. "What do we do when the trip ends?" Rex nodded, thinking hardly. He knew Blaze couldn't come home with them. He didn't belong in a backyard or a bedroom. He was a creature of the wild. "We have to find where he came from," Rex said. "Maybe his family lives nearby." The next morning, guided by instinct and a few dragon footprints, the three friends followed Blaze through the forest. After an hour of hiking, they reached a rocky hill covered in moss. At the top, hidden by vines, was a cave with warm, glowing light coming from inside. Blaze ran in. Inside were three other dragon eggs and a large dragon resting with its wings. The dragon opened one eye and looked at the kids. For a moment, no one moved. Then Blaze let out a joyful squeak and jumped into the dragon's arms. The large dragon gave a soft growl, not angry but grateful. "It's his mom," whispered Zara. "I think she is saying thank you." Rex was saying this to his friends. Rex walked forward and patted Blaze one last time. "You are home now," he said softly. Blaze nuzzled Rex's hand and let out a gentle spark. This time not a sneeze, but a warm little goodbye. The dragon family curled up together and the cave glowed brighter as if it was happy again. The kids quietly walked back to camp with their hearts full of magic. That night, Rex opened his explorer journal and wrote, "We found a real dragon egg. We helped it hatch. We returned it home. Best trip ever." No one else ever knew what the kids had done, but every time Rex looked at the stars and he smiled. Somewhere out there, a little dragon named Blaze was flying through the sky. So, friends, when you care for nature and protect its secrets, you become a true explorer and a true friend. Bye.
Friends, subscribe for more videos.